Okay, I'm back. We are working today on our, let's see, we finished our spine and our outside cover, but we haven't embellished the cover. Today we're working on the inside back cover. I went ahead and did the front cover. First I'm going to show you the one in the original album. I was running out of paper, so I had to make do with what I had. So here's the original. I have a little tuck spot here. And I put some banding around it. And the envelope I inserted into the center of the page. I did not do that on the new album. I made it a little simpler. I also made, I left this W in here, and on the new one I went ahead and cut that off. Saves a little bit of paper, even a triangle will help. And I put a photo mat for 4 pictures here, as well as a pocket. So now let's take a look at how I did the page in the new album. First, let me close this. I think it actually is a little better. And here we are. So I went ahead and embellished, put some stamps and Fragile with Care and Handle with Care and airmail stuff here. I didn't have a piece of paper wide enough to cover this, so I used what I had, and I added the burlap ribbon here. But this is a photo mat, so I went ahead and stuffed one in there. This one seems a little too big for it, but then because I'm running out of paper, I went ahead and put in a white photo mat, and I added a frame. Of course, put a flower on, and I had this little thing that said remember, so I thought that would look nice. And I put some little tickets on down here. These are all Tim Holtz items. So this one might be a Prima, I'm not sure. So forgive me, whoever it is the owner. I do appreciate you, and I do have your name in my little place over there. So anyway, I went ahead and made a secondary photo mat for this one. These are kind of nice. They just go like this. And you tuck them in all the way around. And then over here I added a little ticket that says the date on it, just in case the person wants to put a date on it. I made this a tuck spot, top and bottom. And then also I had showed you that I'd bought a couple of papers. I did end up using this paper that I just bought the other day on the inside of here. And I also had a piece of this lined paper. And I put the lines on it going this way. And then on the other side, they go the opposite direction. They go up and down instead of horizontally. And there's that page in there. Oh, there goes my phone. It's a number I don't know. I'm just not going to answer it. They can leave a message, right? So that is what I did instead of what we have over here, which is this. Let's see if we can see them both. So this one, the page is centered. And on this one, I went ahead and just put it on the edge. And I think I like that better. It allows for another photo mat, a larger photo mat area here. So I think we're going to do this similar for the back page. But like I said, I'm running out of papers, so we're going to have to figure out what to do with that envelope. It's going to go back here. Okay, are you ready to get started? Boy, I am. I've been looking forward to this. So if I didn't introduce myself, I'm Angela, or Angie. I have a little business name called Dogwood Paper Arts. I don't really do anything with it. It's just a name, and I like it. We have dogwood trees around our house, and that's where that came from. So no wild dogwood trees, though, unfortunately. Okay, so this envelope we are going to attach right over here. And on the underside of it here, I've drawn a line in the center. That's to remind me I have to put a string on it. And that is part of the closure. Over here, you can see that we have our closure. That is just tucked into the album there. So we need to do the same thing over here. So let me wind this one up and get it out of the way. So let's start with that string so we don't forget it. I know, crazy, huh? But if we forget it, that's a problem. So we don't want to do that. Okay, you think I'll need that much string? I don't think so. I think we'll need about that much. We want to tie some things on it. Okay, so all I'm going to do is put a piece of tape here. Maybe, maybe not, maybe not. Put it inside of the envelope here so it's not showing. And let's pull that up. Apply a little extra length of string. Oh gosh, I don't know if that's going to be enough. Let me look. You know, I think I better do it just a little longer. I'd rather have it longer than shorter. I'll always use that on another project, that's for sure. Okay. I run this back here. I'm going to apply a little bit of glue to it. Okay, now I'm going to apply another piece of tape over that, right over the top of the other one, because I don't want it to get caught up on what I'm doing. And I'm going to pull it up slightly, the tape, and I'm going to run this back over to the side. And then when we get ready, we'll probably put just another little piece of tape on it. But for now, we're just going to put that down, squish our glue around that string, and there we go. That will go, extra ribbon will go in my ribbon box, extra piece of string. Okay, let's do the inside of the envelope. That's always the easiest to do while the envelope is open. And this envelope is going to get put down this way and open that way. So I think we kind of want, I think I'll just use this piece down here because no sense in wasting it. It only needs to cover up that little bit. Oh, wrong. Oh, I see. Yes, this has got to go this way. Sorry. I mixed myself up. Okay, here we go. We're just going to cut that off and go ahead and use that. No sense in waste. Waste not, want not, right? Draw my line on there. I'll zip over here to my cutting mat. Take all my paper off of it. I was looking at how much black paper I had left. Definitely photo mats in the making there. Okay, so let's take this piece and glue it in. And we're just going to center it in there. We are almost done with this album. Woohoo! Kind of a crazy odd shape. Actually looks like a pair of underwear, doesn't it? Oh dear. Well, sorry about that. There was no intention there. But I just want to use my paper. And I need this to make it cleaner. And since the pencil lines are down mostly down here, we won't worry about those, but let's erase one that might be up here at the top. Gently, this is thin paper. If you have this one, I bought it, by the way, at Michael's. It's just a single-sided paper, not a double-sided, so it is quite thin. Okay, the pencil lines are driving me crazy. I'm going to take them off. Don't need to. You really don't need to do this part. They probably maybe won't drive you crazy. There we go. Okay. Now, before we glue this all together, we need to cover these parts. So, I am going to draw a line right down this way. And I'm going to draw a line over this way. And now I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to remove our book so we don't accidentally glue it. And we are going to, well, you might be able to work better this way. I don't know, we'll see. I am going to get my other cutter out and bring it up here. This is small whiskers. Well, not super small, you know, it kicks out here. But I'm going to put it over here beside me. And we are going to cut some strips. Let's put that over there. Let's put that there. Let's put that there. And that there. Woohoo! Cleaned up. Oh, don't move that. You need that. I need you to need that because I need that. There we go. That tells me where I'm at under the screen. It's a little glass mat. Really does help. Okay. So I have a couple of these pieces to start with. And I see Scrap Queen do this quite often in her stuff. She's so creative. She just amazes me. But she did this really neat diagonal design on 2 sides of her page. I'm going to glue mine all the way down. She left little tuck spots in hers, and I love that idea. But I think for such a small area, maybe tuck spots won't work too well. Maybe if it was going this way. I just don't know. Anyway, we are going to glue ours down. We're going to let them hang over, and then we're going to trim it up at the end. Sound okay? All right, let's start with these. Oh, my glue is blowing bubbles. Why are you doing that, glue? Okay. Oh dear. Don't know where my big piece of white paper went. I'm going to use this. I shouldn't, because I really... We only need to go to this line. I don't know what I'm thinking here, because we're going to cover that part up. And so we have this extra little piece here. So I am going to take some of that glue off of there, because we might be able to use that on another piece. And I'm going to clip that off. Let's see how I did. Let's see how I did. Ooh. Not so hot there, Ange. Okay, so I think I see the importance of clipping right away before you lay it down. Well, it doesn't look bad. Okay. This piece is going to go over here. I'm going to have to lay it out flat. It's just too much the other way. Okay. Well, I might be able to pick that up a little bit there. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how I did. There we go. We're going to do it that way. That looks better. And we will cut it off right there. So, finding ways to get creative with your papers is definitely definitely something that one has to work on. A lot of YouTube videos really help. It makes it very nice for getting ideas and such. Why are you doing that? Let's see. This part's easy down here. And this one will come there to that line. Clip that one off. And this one is a diagonal. Distress it. Add some glue. And lay it down. There we go. Let's do the other side. Put one foot in front of the other. Sorry. Sometimes I like to sing, even though it's not that good at all. Not at all good. But isn't it fun to imagine that you could sing really good? There we go. Add some glue. And apply it down. Okay, what one is next? This one? Let's cut a couple of strips there. Whoops. Can't cut with that thing in the way, can I? Clip that one off. Find the diagonal line that you just made. I think I need some ink. I think for these tiny strips, my little finger sponge would be better. Oh, it's blowing bubbles again. Oh dear. What's up with the glue? Excuse me. Okay, there's that one. Let's put this one on. Okay. Oh boy, I sure slept good last night. I'm working on my quieting my brain before I go to bed. I don't know about you, but when I go to bed at night, it's like I can't stop thinking about everything. But there's kind of an inner meditation you can do with yourself to quiet all those thoughts and everything, and it really does help. I'm looking for my smaller pieces. I don't want to use any of the bigger pieces because of the wonderful things she does. I want to, that one does not look straight. Let's see. I think I could cut it right there. Carefully. I don't know what I was saying. Sorry. My train of thought is gone. So, I was talking about quieting my mind at night. Otherwise, I can't stop my brain. It just is like, I shouldn't have done that yet. But here I go again. I don't know about you, but man, especially like if I wake up at 1 or 2 in the morning, I might as well just get up, because my brain will start thinking about everything that I have to do, everything I haven't done, everything I need to catch up on, and it will just start going and going and going and going. So I am working very hard at quieting my brain at night. It seems to be working really well. I'm sleeping a little better, so that is fantastic. But it's awful hard to not think, because I have a bazillion things to think about, right? And I'm sure you do too, especially if you're like, my biggest thing lately is I'm worried about all the programs that I may have lost in my computer. I hate to even consider what might be gone. But it just means I'm going to have to reinstall. My biggest fear is my family tree program. So that has been kind of a worry. That is my got over 16,000 names or so in it. I hate to think that they may all be gone. That would just about kill me. I cut that one too short, but I am going to use it. Not so short it can't be used. Okay, let's see. Which one will we find next? That one's kind of interesting. Has some interest in it. That one has strings in it. That'd be okay. We know we can cut it off right there because we don't need that part. Cut that in half. Let's go with this one right here. Now that's a front cover one, so I'm always happy to use those. I'm glad they decorate the front of the package with paper that you can actually use. Why am I cutting these short on this side? Trying to irritate myself, I guess. I'm going to start cutting them longer on that side. What did I do with that extra piece? There it is. I was kind of hoping it would fit here, but it won't. Go with this one. See, these I'm cutting just slightly longer than the line. I need to do that on the other side. This way. Yeah. So, what are all of you up to today? Gosh, I sure hope somebody out there is listening. I'd hate to find out I'm doing these and there's nothing there. No one. Just avoid. That's a frightening thought. I better not think about that. Somebody will listen. Somebody will have to. Oh, I just want to use that great big piece there. Let's see. What if we use kind of a white one? Big long cat hair on my finger. What the heck? Sponge was slipping out of my fingers. My goodness. The sponge is coming apart there. Oh! Did I forget to glue one over there? No, I guess not. Hey, do you see that? That's sun. That's sun coming in. Gosh, I might have to close my curtain. I hate to. We had a really nice summer here in Oregon this year. It was not very hot. We had a couple of hot days. Not anything to brag about, that's for sure. But we just had nice weather. So it's hard to let summer go and have fall come in when you just want it to hang around a little while longer. Since it's been so sweetly nice. And to see that sun, oh, especially the last few days, we've had a lot of rain. Lots and lots of rain. Oops, does not go that way, does it? How did I do that? Did I do it this way? I might have. Oh yes, I did. Look at that. Okay. Let's see how that side looks. There. Not bad. I don't think we need to worry about down there. Oh, it looks nice. Thank you, Scrap Queen. You are wonderful. That looks so cool. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh wow, I love it. I love it. What do you think? It's pretty cool, huh? Wow. Makes me feel good. Yeehaw. Gonna cut this one longer. I swear I am this time. Okay. There's the length. I probably just cut it short again. Boy, it sure gets your fingers messy. And I forgot to bring in my baby wipes for my fingers. Uh-oh. Well, when we get done here, I'll probably have to wash my hands. There, I finally cut it a little longer. Yay for me. So, I have a lot of people on my YouTube that I like to listen to, but I tell you, there are some that I listen to way more than others. There's just so many people to appreciate there, and I just, you know, there's so many creatives, and there's so much to learn, and so much that you want to teach people when you learn it. You know, like me doing this with you. Gosh. I mean, how wonderful is it to take all your scraps and make a little piece of art out of it? Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Save that little piece. It might just fit in that place. There we go. That one will fit there. Yay! Oh, yay! The other thing I really want to try, and I'll probably try it here on this channel, stay tuned for more, is I really want to make some junk journals. I have made them in the past, long ago, and I always have kept journals for a long time. So journal keeping is nothing new to me. But, no, that one doesn't quite fit. We're going to make another one fit there. How about this one? With the polka dots. You know I love polka dots. This will be a tiny one. So after I told you about my polka dot dog when I was a kid that I washed and it molded, I don't know, you know, my brain started thinking, wait a minute, why did it really get thrown away? If I got it wet, why didn't Mom dry it? I was just little. Why didn't it get dried? Why did my black and white polka dot dog have to get tossed? I guess I must have gave it a bath and taken it out to the playhouse and left it outside. Anyway, who knows? It's my fault. Funny, funny problems that we remember. Okay, let's have a look at that side. Are we ready? Woohoo! Look at that! Oh, isn't it wonderful? Ha ha ha! That makes me feel good. The colors are so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I am going to run and grab a cup of coffee and take a little girl's break. Excuse me, I have to. I drank too much coffee, to be honest with you. So, I'll be right back, I promise. Okay? All right. See you soon. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I really had to take a break. Oh, so, what do you think? It's cool, isn't it? So now I'm going to do the diagonals this way. I think. You know, I didn't think about it, lining these up, but now I got to think about it. So, they have to be long enough to just get to the edge, and that one does not quite make it. Let's see if this one does. No. Oh. This is where you look for all those pieces and make them fit. Okay. So I'm going to use my little ruler here because I need to make some lines. I want it to go right to the edge of that. But I don't really want it to hang over. I'd rather have a little black line there. So there's that one. Now, I'm going to cut those off first. I can cut those with this. This does take a little bit of time, but you know, it's okay. It's just it's actually quite relaxing. I'm going to clip that just a little bit more. So I have a little tiny bit of a black line there. Now, think I want those to match up. I'm making things more difficult for myself. Yes, I know. But I think that's what I would like to see. Excuse my head. So I need to clip along that line. Hopefully I will clip it straight. Distress it up. Oh, almost dropped it and distressed my fingers. Well, I could have made it slightly longer. But it's okay. We're going to use it. Or not longer, wider. I could have made it slightly wider. You know, they don't have to match up. That's all there is to it. They do not have to match up. I just thought it would be kind of cool if they did. Okay, let's go to the next one. Right here, and right here, and right here, and right here. See how it looks. And right here. Draw your line. That one was off just slightly. There we go. I hope my glass is not glaring anywhere. I did have to close my curtain. That sunshine was really pouring in. But it's sure beautiful. Wowie. Glue back up. Okay. I think this one will just make a lot wider. Oh, there goes my phone. No idea. Thought maybe it'd be my sister, one of my sisters. But it's not. It's for a number that I have no idea. So, oh, they left a message. Must be somebody I know.
want her in there?
Yeah, it's fine. She can be in here.
Okay, behave.
Yeah.
Your bad report.
It would behoove you to behave. Talking about my dog. Yesterday when I was trying to talk with you guys, my dog took off with a bag of brand new shirts that I bought, and I hadn't yet taken them. I need that piece for later. I had not yet, oh, there she goes. Hey, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Hi. Say hi. Can you hear her? That's her saying hi. Her name's Libby. Okay, Libby. You want to lay down? No, that's my rags. I need my rags. No, you can't have the bows either. No. Okay, I think you should lay down. Come on, lay down. No, 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 we're not going to do that. She wants to roughhouse. She's a ruffian. Oh, if I did that, it'd be done, wouldn't it? I still have to put a little piece in there. She has a box. Oh, goodness sake. She's not even a boxer. But she has a box. Ooh, I like that one. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to slice that one in half. Well, I'm going to cut a small one out of it. Okay. Gonna put that one in there. I can see where I got a little bit short on my paper right there. I'm going to fill that in with a little piece. Just because I don't like the way it looks. Don't like something? Fix it, right? Make it better. Oh boy, she's really tearing on that box out there. She has a toy of her dream. Oops, hope I didn't throw anything in it that is like going to the garage sale or Goodwill or something. When they're smaller, they're a little harder to maneuver. There we go. Oh, this piece is just driving me nuts. I gotta fix it right there. I have to. Cut it there, and I'm going to cut it right there. Can I distress such a tiny piece? Only if I distress my fingers right along with it. Okay. Little tiny bit of glue. Oh no, she's coming back with the box. She'll be a noisy one. Okay, now let's see. Much better. There, see, we can fix it. We can do it. Are you back? No, leave it there. Libby, no more boxes. I might need to send something out. I might need to ship something. Okay, I think we'll use the words this time, so let's cut a little piece off of there. Libby, no. I'll tell you, we've had lab in the past, but this one, she is a handful. I do think, now that I'm getting down to this string, that I will use just a nice fat piece on the bottom. Just so it doesn't cause any big gaps in the string. With the string there, any big gaps in the paper. I think that would look nicer, but I don't know. We'll look at it here in just a second together. You can see I gave up on lining these guys up. Sorry about that. I wasn't going to give up on it, but I did. I just didn't have the patience for it. Okay, now I am getting to that string. So I think just to protect the integrity down here that I will use a whole piece. Let's see. Need it to go from there and there. And let's see. How long does it need to be? Right about there on that end. Let me cut that off right there. And right about there, just in case it's a little crooked. Oops, I have two lines on this one. That line. Okay. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh, there it is. Sometimes it is so hard to see a line. It should be right in the cutting area. Whoops. Let's hope it matches up. Might have to trim a little off on that side over there. I think what I will do here is run that under there. About like that. Crossing my fingers. Fits over there, fits over there. Does not fit at the bottom. So, cutting a sliver off of the bottom. Hopefully my sliver will go all the way across. Concentrating. Oh, look at that. A fun sliver. There we go. Perfect. Erase any pencil lines. There we go. And, well, hello, are you back? I emptied the garbage. You can't get anything out of it. Oh. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. I hope I didn't hurt your ears. Oh. Wowza. Don't know where that came from. Libby. Liberty. No. Leave the box. Well, I'm going to glue this down and then I'm going to take my dog and close the baby gate. We have a baby gate for our dog so that we can keep her down in the other section of the house. She's been a tough one. She is very, very bullheaded. And she has a total mind of her own. You tell her no, and she's like, excuse me? You must not be talking to me, she says. And like I was telling you, we've had a lab before. She was a chocolate lab. This one's a black lab. This one is just absolutely bullheaded. Completely. She's very smart. I think that might be part of the problem, is that she is super smart. And she does amazing things. I mean, every day. I mean, she gets the packages off the doorstep. She brings them all in. She's an amazing dog. She does incredible things. But when she decides that she wants to dig up all my flowers, when she decides that she wants to tear up all the boxes, of course, I'm kind of at a point right this second where she knows that I am all hooked up to a microphone. And what am I going to do? You know? She's like, Mom can't help but talk on the microphone right now, so I'm going to do things the way I want to do them. So, anyway, silly dog. But I love her to pieces. I wouldn't want life without her. She's my baby. Whenever I leave the house, she'll run to the door to say goodbye to me. I have to give her kisses. And I have to say, take care of Daddy. And then she's fine. But if I don't tell her to take care of Daddy, she just gives me this look like, give me my instructions. Look at that. What do you think? Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Isn't that the coolest thing in the world? It's like a quilt made out of paper. I love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Woohoo! I love it. Oh my goodness, you can see. It's the first time I've done one that looks like this. But gosh, isn't it kind of like a gem? Ah! Mwah. Okay, if you'll hold on a minute, I'm going to go close the baby gate. I'll be right back. Hello again. Sorry about that. Had to take care of the puppy dog. Oh, always busy dog. That is for sure. Okay, let's flip this over and look at the other side. Now, I think I have saved a paper that will fit on this side, so it will be different than the front. However, I do need to cut a little piece off this side, which is fine because it has some of that plastic from being in the album, or in the paper pack. So I got to cut just a sliver off on that side. And let's see, a little off the bottom here. Let me see if it will fit okay in this slicer dicer. I don't usually use this one. I usually use my Precision for my albums because it is so precise. And I'm always fearful that this one might not be quite as precise, although it is a Fiskars. But I have lost, oh, there it is. Let's run that down that way. Where do it go? I do like that this one has the line here that lines things up, but I'm just always worried that it's not going to be as precise. Okay. Now I want to make sure that this paper is going to be the correct way. So I know that this is going to tuck into the back page. It's going to flip over this way. So this would be the correct way for the paper to be put on, so it's not upside down. So let's give that some distressing. Ugh. There went a piece of that spongy thing onto my clothes. Shake that off. I think down here on the bottom we'll place a little tuck spot, so whatever gets slipped in here will have a place to sit without falling out, we hope. Oh dear, I forgot to close my glue. Of course, I didn't plan on being gone quite as long as I was. But the dog had tore up that box that I let her have, and inside that box was some other items that, like I said, I was thinking about garage selling or taking to Goodwill or secondhand store, whatever. So I had to clean all of that up, and it was a mess. But it's the way it goes. Okay, am I under the frame up there? I hope. Oops. Now, no messing it up, Ange. Okay, I'm glad I had one that fit that one. That makes me feel good. Okay, album. Bring your album over. Get your strings out of the way. And everything else that's in the way. Get it out of the way too. You can cut this off if you like, or you can leave it intact. I'm going to bring this just inside the edge here. And I'm going to guess, I'm going to eye this to see if it looks about the same, a thumb's width. Right about there. There we go. And I'm just going to attach this whole little piece here. Don't really need to, I don't suppose. Could save that for something else, but I'm not going to. Just to the edge a little bit more. A little more. Don't press it down until you're ready. What do you think? Okay. Right about there, I guess. Oops, I don't want to cut my string, do I? So let's start with this one and we'll glue it down. But let's distress it. I'm going to distress the bottom of this one because I want to glue it down completely. Not that it will matter once we get started. Okay, let's remove this. Yes, my microphone is on. Oh, I see those tags back there and I feel bad that I had to cut them all up. I did save some tags. Which is good because, oh, and then I cut some others just out of paper. I find it hard to wait to the end. Okay. Let's go with this one next. Oops. Which side do we want? The maps, maybe? I think I want to try and cut that little piece of tape off there. I should have tucked it underneath. I'm going to very gently try and cut it off. But the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want it to adhere to any paper. There we go. Yeah, perfect. If you have to do that, just be gentle. Take it easy. Okay, I think on this one we will go ahead and glue it down because I don't know how much room would we have for a tag there. Let's see. Let me find something small. So our tag can only be that big. I guess that would be a nice little photo mat, wouldn't it? Don't know. I do want to slightly overlap them. That one does not feel straight. Let's have a look at it on the cutter. Oh, I'm not going to use that one. Let me slide over here to my other one. Let's measure it up and see what it looks like. It could be off just very, very slightly. So I'm going to scoot it up and take just a little tiny piece off of it. Oh, what do I have under there? Oh, I have some more paper. Squares. Oh, I ran over my cord again. Oh, I tangled it up around my leg. Oh my. Could use that side, since we're already using that side. And let's see here. Right about there would be pretty precise. Okay. Let's ink that one up. Take our pencil marks off. Okay, now you still have this piece down here that is going to be like glue. So find something small that you can cover it with so that your pocket will still work. And we'll glue that down over that. Might catch on a tag there. Anyway, but it's better than gluing a tag into your pocket. Still need those words to be upright. And this will help keep this glued down. And let's take this. I just want to work that into those fibers. There we go. Now we're ready to glue our pocket on. Sheesh. Really tried to mess that one up, didn't I? We're trying to keep them lined up on that side, right? Okay. That is not long enough there. Now I have a piece of paper. Okay. Now I want this just inside the lines of this. And it needs to be from the top of that to the bottom of that. So let me cut that one off over here. Perfect. Cut that off nice and straight. Do you see what I did? We'll put it in here. I forgot to put the whatchamacallit in, the tie. It's a little long. It's okay. Rather have it a little long than too short. Okay. I think it's better to do it on this side, on the tape side. Okay, let's apply it to this. I'm going to just run a little bit of glue down it, just in case I need to maneuver it around a little bit. Sorry, it's such a mess down here, my goodness. Nobody ever said crafting was clean. Certainly is a lot of cleanup to do. But I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, let's cut that piece off. Bring our album over. Figure out where that's going to go. Right about there. Bring this closed. Figure out where your circle tab is going to be. That's not the place. Let's make sure it's not going to interfere with the album. Bring it over slightly to the right if you need to. I'm going to put it right there. Now I already put my tabs together. I glued 3 pieces, 2 black ones and 1 brown one. I distressed the brown one. Then I put a little stack of 4 pieces of paper, little tiny squares, and press them in, and that's going to raise it up just a little bit. Poked my hole through it, put in my brad. Now we'll put it in here. We want to be sure it's going more towards the right than the left. So it doesn't get in the way of our book opening and closing. Close the brad legs down and put a little piece of tape over that just to secure it and to prevent it from, I don't know, causing a problem in the future. I don't see how it could, but hey, you never know. Just want to make it the best way possible. Okay. And we'll glue this piece down. Too much glue up there at the top. It's actually the bottom, isn't it? And there we go. Perfect. And it looks good. Let's tie this around there 3 times. Bring this down, cut it off a little bit. Find 3 little wooden beads or whatever kind of beads you want to use. You could use really pretty little blue ones. You could use little silver hearts. That would be pretty, wouldn't it? Little silver hearts. I should have got some out. You do want a big whole bead, so that you can slip this on there. And I've been using 3 beads for each of mine. If your string starts giving you a problem, give it a little haircut at an angle so it has a little sharp point. And then run the sharp point through first. And that'll work. Okay, now I want my knot to be right about there. So I'm going to put this in there, inside my knot, and pull it. Well, I want one there again. So I'm going to tie that, stick that right in that knot. Oops, sorry about that. That was noisy. I'm going to apply a little bit of glue in there just to secure it. There we go. If you don't want those going up there, then you could tie a knot up here first, then put your beads on. There we go. So let's have a look. Wow, there we go. Little tag pockets. They're not very big. See? That piece has a little cut in it. There, that works out good. So, we need to do something here. And what should we do? I use Tim Holtz ephemera over there. Let's see what we have that might work. These boxes are fun, aren't they? I love when people get out the boxes, and that's a nice blue one. It doesn't have to all be mail, but there is a stamp and 99 cents and CF Ender's Art Store. That would make a nice little tag pocket. What else do we have? A to and from tag. Oh, I know. Here's a reserved seat on the French National Railroad. If we put it that way, it says train. Okay, let me find a piece of black paper to put that on. This one looks like it'll work. Better distress all my pieces here. There's one. Two. Okay, start with that. Then we'll put that there. Maybe that there. Let's go this way. Kind of like that in the middle, because it's the bigger piece. Maybe instead of a stamp on this one, we just need to find some tickets. Let me pull this out and bring it over here. Maybe that. I keep wanting to use that bird. Let's make a nice little hold. And we do have a bird in the book that's similar. What do you think? Let me look up there. That looks nice. Oh, not really thrilled with either of those. Could just use that. Keep looking up there. No, that's not it either. Traveler, 5 cents. And how about halfway? Here's the thing, Bath Drive-In Theater. Maybe we'll just do the Traveler. It kind of matches. Doesn't overpower it. Of course, now that kind of gives you a ticket and a 90-cent and a gasoline and oil, 50 cents. And maybe just that. Nope, don't like that either. The good things in life are better with you. My favorite. Enclosure. Don't like that. Nope. Spread the salts. Okay, I'm going this way. So we will put that one down, and I think we'll put that one underneath of it, and maybe those on top. Then we'll cut around it. I'm not left-handed. Gonna try it. I don't like that green. I know I have something that has a little red on it. Not quite that big, but don't want to do that. Maybe we'll do the butterfly. We did do a flower at the front. I don't know. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Forgot to distress these. Call from somebody in Oregon. There we go. We'll just distress it up. Don't even have Alexa. Okay, something little on there. What happened to my little thing? Did I throw it back in there? There it is. I don't know why this is the hardest part of all of this, but it always is trying to figure out what to put on it, what goes, what doesn't go. It's so hard to figure it all out. I know I see tape on there. I'll throw it on the floor. There we go. Concentrating, I guess. So I'm a little quiet. Save that one. Toss these. Going to toss these little teeny tiny ones. There we go. Clean up a little bit. Okay. Let's put that bird back in there. Let's put those back over there. And those. And let's see if we want this here somewhere. Little ink thing. Oh no! It fell on the floor. Will I ever find it? There it is. I think. Got a cat hair. Sure gets messy. It's gonna get real messy if I don't move that one. There we go. Okay. We are going to glue this right along the bottom in a straight line, and that'll give us a nice little tuck spot there from one side to the other. Center it up pretty good. There we go. And decide if we want to put a little flower on it. I think we probably will. Let me plug in my glue gun. And let's see. Okay, while that glue gun heats up, I am going to clean up my area. And we are going to get ready to put in our spine. And you can see I already have my lines drawn. But we'll go over that. I have it all marked out here for us. And I will get right back to you in just a little bit after I get things cleaned up and worked around. So we have a nice clear area to work with. All right, see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back.